Hello there, Virgo. I'm Michele B, and I started out this weekend on Sunday during the day creating live streams and found out that my camera was just not going to be adequate. I'm not camera, my microphone was not going to be adequate for the work for this week. So during the week, I'm going to acquire a better extra microphone, and then I'll be ready to start doing live streams for weekly readings. So stay tuned for that. And it's just like a quickie check-in, what to expect for the week ahead. Oh yeah, and I got distracted on Sunday afternoon because it's the weekend, and so I have 6 more readings to put out this morning, a Monday morning before everybody starts their day. You hear the morning sounds, the train, the garbage truck. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, here we go. That's a full minute intro. What's going on for you this week? The 1st through the 7th. We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. I want one more for Virgo, for what to expect this week, and special guidance for what's going on. Okay, so the King of Swords wanted to come up. This is like, I feel that Mercury being in retrograde has a special effect on Virgos. I'm a Virgo, so I know what, I can speak from my own experience, in that Virgo has a lot more control over their thoughts and their words during Mercury retrograde than they do. The shadow period can be a little wonky, but on either side of the retrograde. But the actual 3 weeks of the retrograde, it's like everything, I feel like the fog clears. Whereas in the 3 months in between, which is kind of like scattered all over the place, like we're way more mercurial. That mercurial energy makes our thoughts go, and our words are a little. So I feel like we're a lot more clear. Yeah. So I think there's going to be a lot of clarity coming in for you this week, Virgo, in being able to understand when other people when other people are kind of bullshitting you. And other people are, may not necessarily have your best interest at heart. And that's not like they're trying to hurt you in some way. It's not like they're trying to take something from you, but they're just like, speaking from their own ego and trying to make themselves feel a little better. And Virgo's like, oh, yeah, I can see right through you. You're not as likely to fall for somebody's whatever. So 8 of Cups being in reverse. When the 8 of Cups is upright, it directly means that there's something to walk away from, something to give yourself some peace from. And it's something that you can leave for a little while. You've invested a lot into it, and it's not a happy thing to walk away from it. But whatever it is that you're leaving, you can come back to it after you've learned a few things. It's time to give it a break. It's time to give it some rest. Something that's really getting to you. Give it a rest, give it a break. Come back to it later when you have more resources available to you. Now let's see what else we got for Virgo for this week. A couple of clarifiers or any further information for Virgo for February 1st through the 7th. Good morning, train. Thank you for being here. Now, if you guys, this is really interesting. I think this is the 4th or 5th reading that I've done that has the Tower in it. And so I'm really fascinated to see if it's just a coincidence, because sometimes the last time I saw this happen was right before the pandemic started. So what the Tower does, let me tell you, Virgo, if you can look at all the other readings that I did for February 1st through 7th, and the Tower's been coming up. But what the Tower does is that it creates changes for us when we're afraid to make the changes ourselves. If there's something that's going on in your own personal life that you feel like you don't like, you want to change, it's something that's unhappy. And you like wish that you wish that it would. I mean, you wish it would change, but you don't know how. You don't know how to make the change. The universe comes and shakes up the foundation of your life and takes away the things that are not meant for you anymore. In the long run, it's always positive. In the short run, it looks like a disaster. And because this card has been coming up in so many readings, it's either a message for me or it's a message for the collective. For us to watch out and be prepared for changes that don't look pretty. All right, well, there it is. I'm setting this card over here. I'm getting back to Virgo. Let's finish this out. I'm feeling a little bit irked about the whole thing. Okay, but I want to get back to you guys about I feel like this is a bigger thing than just a mundane day-to-day, readings that people need to have. Okay, so, yeah, Page of Swords and King of Swords being here is, it's about being able to discern what information is important for you to have and what information should just like stay with that other person. It's like what is true? You're wondering a lot. What is true? And it's really Page of Pentacles. It's really important. If you have some children in your life, you might be like, hey, what's really going on here, to the kids in your life, but really it's I'm feeling like you're kind of like you as the King of Swords are looking down on a few folks, a few personalities that you're interacting with, and you're wondering, like, why are you guys doing that? But it's just like it's just silliness, because they're like, you can see through it. You can definitely see through it. Let me get just a little bit of clarification of that Eight of Cups before I go forward. King of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some kind of economic endeavor that you're going to decide to take a break from. So watch out for that. But you can come back to it later. For those of you who are wondering, is this it? Is this over? You can come back to it. It could have to do with your home as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave these messages where they are because I am out of time. And I love you, Virgo. Next week we're going to be doing a live stream to check out the messages. I'm just going to do it all at once, and it's going to be a big fun party. I love you. We'll see you later. I hope you have a good week.